Mhm.
What's your favorite meme?
Lord of the Rings ones, just in general, I just crack me up.
If you were a chair, who would you want to sit on you?
Uh, Jordan Peterson, just because I like him, but that sounds weird.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Shared Weakness. On today's episode, we have Jacob back with us again, um, and he's going to talk to us today about greed. And he said he had an interesting story, so I'm intrigued. So Jacob, why don't you just hop right into it?
All right, so most people watching this probably, well, yeah, most people watching this probably have bought a car before. So I was buying a car here in Ottawa, and I was super impatient. I wanted a car, and it was pretty clear to me, with circumstances, things going on in my life, that it wasn't going to happen right away. But I wanted it right away. You know, on Kijiji all the time, Facebook Market, like I'm looking for the car. And as I found this car, and I went for it. I drove like an hour out to the west end of Ottawa.
Wow.
I got in this car, driving it around. There were clearly issues, but I was just so wanting to get the car that I just blocked out all the problems with it. I
Hmm.
bought the car, spent like $1,300 on it. I take it to the mechanic, and what does he say, everyone? He says it's going to be at least $3,000. It's a hunk of junk. You should just get rid of it.
Oh my gosh.
So I ended up doing that, tried to sell it. Everyone else knew it was a hunk of junk, so it like ended up selling as a scrapper car. I lost like $1,000 on it.
Mhm.
Anyways, for me, like that's greed. It's just like in my life, it just looks like impatience. It's like I have to have it now. I need to have the security of a car now. It even looks like that, like, you know, if I'm looking for like maybe a house to possibly buy in the future, I just become obsessive about it, like security, money, and it's never going to be enough. You know, it's not like when I get the house or I get the car, it's like, oh, now I'm fine. There's always something else. Um, and for me, that's just like greed. It's just like I trying to get for myself either right now, like when I'm not supposed to have it, or just get something that like God doesn't want for me.
Yeah. So what's some advice that you would give to someone who's watching right now that maybe thinks that they struggle with greed and always wanting that thing like right now?
Yeah, for me, for me, I don't know. I've just had to like let things go or accept. Like first, I have to admit it to myself that I'm being greedy, and then I have to let it go. You know, easier said than done. But uh, if I don't, it's just going to keep eating at me, consuming my time, it's becoming an obsession. So I find prayer really helps with that, surrendering it over to God. With things that are like natural, like I need to do these things, but I become obsessive about it. I just find putting boundaries on it. I'm like a savings guy too, so when I'm shopping, I'm like, oh, this thing's cheap, I should buy it. And it's like that can just be another way that greed hides for me. So it's like I'm only gonna buy what I go on to buy, and I put a boundary up. And like no matter how good the deal is, I'm not like that. Doesn't matter. Like I'm not getting it. Um, I haven't really put into practice that one so much, but like for the housing one, like looking for houses, for instance, like I'm allowed 1 hour a week. Nope. I'm not allowed anything outside of that ever. It doesn't matter if I'm sitting on the toilet and I have some extra time. Zero. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Because I can convince myself of anything. So
Yeah,
yeah,
for
that's just
sure.
some stuff for me, boundaries. So
Yeah, I think, a boundary is a great way to block that off. And I think finding someone that can hold you accountable to that as well might be a great
yes.
step that you can take as well. Is like, if someone sees you going over that time limit or sees you wanting to purchase that extra item, to have them step in and stop you. So thank you, Jacob, for sharing that with us. And, um, I really
Yeah,
hope
no
that,
problem.
whoever's watching can maybe set up a boundary in their life and hold off on the greediness that they might feel. Um, so wherever you're seeing this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us. And please be a friend, tell a friend. So if you like what we're doing, share this with your friends and your family. And we'll catch you next time. Peace.